Putting these machines on the streets will save countless American lives.
You're evading the question.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you're evading the question.
I asked, what do these machines feel if one of them killed a child? What would it feel?
Nothing.
And that's the problem. That's why 72% of Americans will not stand for a robot pulling the trigger.
RoboCop is a 2014 science fiction action film directed by Jose Padilla. It is a reboot of the 1987 film of the same name. The movie stars Joel Kinnaman as RoboCop alongside an ensemble cast.
In 2028, multinational conglomerate Omnicorp revolutionizes warfare by introducing robotic peacekeepers capable of maintaining law and order. Led by CEO Raymond Sellers, the company moves to market its technology to domestic law enforcement. However, the Dreyfus Act forbids the deployment of militarized drones in the United States. Aware that most Americans oppose the use of military systems in their communities, Sellers asked Dr. Dennett Norton and his research team to come up with an alternative. The result is a proposal for a cyborg police officer. However, Norton informs Sellers that only someone capable enough to handle being a cyborg can be turned into one, and some candidates are rejected.
Have you any idea what we'd be putting him through?
But the psychological strain requires someone emotionally balanced. We have to be scientific. No, we're not selling a soft drink here, are we?
He's right. Okay. Keep looking.
A Detroit police detective, Alex Murphy, is chosen after he is critically injured in a car bomb explosion arranged by criminal boss Antoine Vallon as revenge for Murphy's investigation into his activities. Norton persuades Alex's wife, Clara, to sign off on the procedure. Upon waking up and realizing the extent of his transformation, Alex thinks he's in a dream.
Seems so real.
Alex, it's very important you understand what is happening. This is real. It's not a dream. It's not drugs or anesthetics.
I know I'm dreaming because I can feel all of this.
Alex, amputees can often feel their missing appendages. It's called phantom limb sensation.
What do you mean,
Dr. Norton did.
amputees? What the hell did you do to me?
You need to relax.
Take this off me now.
You need to relax.
I need to get out of this
Dr.
thing.
Norton,
What did you do to me? What have you done to me?
A frustrated Alex escapes, but Norton shuts him down and returns him to the lab. As Norton reveals to Alex the remnant of his human body, a disgusted Alex asks for euthanasia. But Norton reminds him about his wife and son, convincing him to live for their sake. During combat training with trainer Rick Maddox, Alex proves unable to compete with the standard Omnicorp drone efficiently. So Norton alters his programming to make him more efficient by letting drone programming take over his actions, making Alex think they are his.
In his everyday life, man rules over machine. Alex makes his own decisions. Well, when he engages in battle, the visor comes down and the software takes over. And the machine does everything. Alex is he's a passenger, just along for the ride.
This reprogramming increases Alex's efficiency dramatically, but leaves him less empathetic due to his human nature being bypassed. That night, Alex goes to his house to meet Clara and their son David. Shortly before he is to be publicly unveiled, Alex has an emotional breakdown, forcing Norton to suppress his emotions. During their ceremony, Alex identifies and apprehends a criminal in the crowd. He goes on to reduce crime in Detroit dramatically, simultaneously increasing public support for repealing the Dreyfus Act.
The CEO of Omnicorp, Raymond Sellers.
Hello, Pat.
Raymond,
Thanks for having me.
you must be doing a victory lap about now.
Wow.
2 weeks ago, Omni stock went through the roof, and the Senate has finally agreed to vote on the repeal of the Dreyfus Act.
Well, look, I mean, the tide is definitely turning. I just feel certain that soon we'll be keeping all Americans safe.
I certainly hope so.
Aware that Clara has begun to ask questions, Sellers orders Norton to keep her away from her husband. Clara nevertheless confronts Alex and tells him of David's nightmares, social withdrawal, and unresponsive behavior. The experience drives Alex to override his programming and access the previously sealed files of his attempted murder. From then, Alex learns David was devastated after witnessing the explosion. Alex pursues and kills Valen and his men before joining with his old partner, Jack Lewis, to confront the two corrupt cops who betrayed him to Valen, shooting one and tasering the other. Learning that Chief of Police was also involved, Alex attempts to arrest her.
Alex, I can explain.
You tipped him off today.
Come on, man, don't
You
do
tried to
this.
kill me twice. I trusted you. And you destroyed my family. Confess. Now, in front of everyone. Confess!
Alex is remotely shut down by Maddox. With the help of pro-Omnicorp talk show host Pat Novak, Cello uses the incident to repeal the Dreyfus Act. Clara goes to the press and fiercely demands to see her husband. Fearful of being exposed, Cello orders Maddox to destroy Alex while he's being repaired and tricks Clara into thinking that Alex died. Norton rushes to Alex to wake him up.
Alex, it's Dr. Norton! You have to wake up! Alex, can you hear me? These men are here to kill us! They're here to kill us, for Christ's sakes!
Alex escapes from the building just before it undergoes a lockdown. He returns and storms the building, fighting through the ED-209 drones set to stop him, while Jack and his fellow police arrives to hold off the rest of Omnicorp's forces. Maddox subdues Alex, preparing to finish him off, but is killed by Jack. Alex then makes his way to the roof where Sellers is waiting for a helicopter with Clara and David as hostage. Alex's programming initially prevents him from arresting Sellers.
Alex, honestly, I mean you no harm. If I wanted to, I could have killed you a long time ago. I just aim this right at your head and blow it off.
Sellers, please, don't.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could just aim this at your little family, and I could just kill them too. And really, there's nothing you could do about it because, let's face it, you're a robot. You understand that? Alex.
Alex overcomes his programming long enough to kill Sellers. Omnicorp's parent company, OCP, shuts down the project. The president vetoes the repeal of the Dreyfus Act based on Norton's testimony, much to Novak's anger. Alex's body is rebuilt in Norton's laboratory, and he waits for Clara and David, who's coming to visit him.
RoboCop explores themes of identity, humanity, and the ethical implications of advanced technology in society. The film questions the morality of combining human consciousness with robots' capability to critique the potential for corporate greed to undermine human values. It also touches on the importance of personal autonomy and the enduring human spirit in the face of dehumanizing technology. 接下来我们来揭晓今天的学习内容。A victory lap is a term that originated from the world of sports, particularly racing, where it refers to an extra lap taken by the winner of a race to celebrate their victory. In a broader metaphorical sense, it means a celebratory action or gesture taken after achieving a significant success or accomplishment. For example, after winning the marathon, she took a victory lap to cheers from the crowd. The phrase "through the roof" is an idiomatic expression used to describe something that has increased significantly, often to an unexpected or extreme level. It can refer to prices, emotions, performances, or other measurable quantities. For example, the cost of housing in the city has gone through the roof in the past year. And that's it for this episode of Cinephile. You can find more on the FUNDAY website. Let's make every day a fun day.
Are they treating you okay, baby?
So far, the Dr. Norton, he seems like a nice guy. Does David know you're calling?
He misses you. I can go get him. I
don't want him to see me like